feel great. Really excited. I mean, this is the time of year where we get to have some fun, and when things matter like this, it's really easy to get out for games and find a way to do something good out there.
Does it feel like there's some extra juice in it, in that it's the Battle of Florida, the Sunshine State Showdown?
It's just playoffs in general. I mean, whether the media wants to hype it up, it is what it is. It's a playoff series, and it's always going to be as difficult and as intense and all the buzzwords you want to use about it.
Aaron, for teams that win, it usually comes after several years of making it. How much is kind of the hunger built? This is now your 5th straight year in the playoffs.
It's built every single year. I mean, obviously, there's no looking forward through this regular season. It's 82 games. It's grueling, but when it comes down to it, playing in the playoffs is what's meaningful and what's important. And being out there, the chills from the crowd and the excitement and the build-up, 4 or 5 days, whatever it is between games is never easy because you just want to get going. So it's 5 years of work and plenty more years of work ahead of us, and we're just excited to get started.
Is there any more excitement knowing that it's Tampa? I mean, you guys have played them now twice in the last 3 years, 3 times on the floor.
Yeah, it's a rivalry. There's no doubt about it. But they've had the blueprint. They've won. They've had success. They're still a hungry team. You can see it every time we play them. So there's going to be no easy ice out there, and it's going to be a tough battle. And the excitement's definitely there in every playoff series, especially so with the Tampa Lightning.
We know all the things you fought through going into last playoffs. Now you've had a couple weeks off. How do you feel? Are you as close to 100% as you've been going into a playoff?
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty healthy. Excited to get going.
Aaron, not just from a roster perspective, but just, structure-wise, stylistically, the type of hockey you guys play, how different is maybe this team heading into this matchup this time around than in past years?
Yeah, I mean, under this new system, we haven't played these guys in the playoffs yet. I mean, you've seen a lot of regular season matchups, so it's tough. There's no easy ice for any team. They play an in-your-face style. We do the same thing, and it's going to be a hell of a series.
What did you guys learn last year about what it takes to get to a final, and also the fact that you basically have most of the core from last year's teams back? How much does that help going into this playoffs this year?
Yeah, it takes every single guy, every single shift for the entire series. Like I said, there's no easy ice. It's damn near impossible to make it to that final and yet alone win. So it takes everybody. It takes an entire group effort, and we saw it last year and came up short. But we're going to try and find our way back.
You've seen this building in the playoffs. You guys get to open here tomorrow. Just how different is it stepping onto the ice with 20,000 fans out there going crazy for Game 1 of the playoffs?
Yeah, our fans show out for playoffs, so really excited to see what they're going to bring tomorrow. Really hoping they hype us up.
Paul said last year it seemed like when you guys got to the Carolina series, it was all Panther fans. Like before, some Toronto's. There was some. Probably be a lot of Panther fans in this series since it's Tampa, and should be pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. We hope so. We know our fans are going to show out, so we're asking for that support, and we know we'll get it.
Aaron, they have the top power play in the league this year. What makes their unit so dangerous?
Some of the best players in the world. They've been together for a really long time, so that's what makes them really lethal. They know where they're going to be without looking. So it's all about taking away time and space and finding a way to get those big blocks, big saves, big moments are going to have to happen on our PK for us to win this series.
And your PK has been so good, right? I mean, you guys have to feel pretty confident going into this one that you're working pretty well together.
Yep, we're trying to find a groove every night. It's never easy, especially against one of the number one power plays. So it's going to be tough, no doubt about it, and we're going to try and find a way to rise to the challenge.
Since you've been here, how have you seen this rivalry kind of grow toward it is today? I mean, probably one of the best in the NHL.
Yeah. I like the way the missing curfew guys put it. The Sunshine Fest. So it's fun. We're excited for it. It's going to be a battle. It always is, and we're going to try and rise to the occasion.
Thanks. Thank you.